Hello, this is the assistive technology product made by AT Academies. The team members are Samira, Ishwar, Hannah, and Rehan.
Amy Stone is our co-designer and she has spasticity. Her symptoms are erratic head movements, her legs are not functional, and she has weak wrist strengths. We're trying to help her grab small household objects such as her phone, eggs, glasses, and other household items. She's 20 years old, and her day-to-day activities including attending special education events, making speeches, and volunteering.
So about our project, our goal is to create a way, a way, um, our goal is to create something that attaches to the wrist that help disabled people grab everyday objects. The goal for this is to create a simple design that is relatively lightweight that their arm can support. So the project stages we're planning on implementing are low fidelity design, which is done, and a medium spec design, which is also a medium fidelity design, which is also done, and a high fidelity design, which is not done.
So far we have created a Lego model and spec'd out our project. So we want to start building our final design.
So this is our first design. This is we have a Tinkercad link, and this is a low fidelity design made with just a random cardboard box, but it's a proof of concept really because it was able to pick up the glass in the picture. This is the Tinkercad design from the link right here. So then now we have the medium fidelity model. So right here, circled in blue, is the chassis. And that is the part that's not actually going to be on our design. We're planning on using a wrist sleeve, like an athletic wrist sleeve that athletes use. So right here, these are where our motors would ideally be. Probably use lightweight servo motors most likely. And there's one that is being blocked by the hand, but there is one there. There is our claw or our gripper. The important notes for that is that the gripper is going to ideally be on different y-axes, so that way the gripper can close fully, so it can encapsulate any object that's in it. Also, it's going to have rubber or some grip like texture to it, so that way for a more slippery or more irregular shapes, it could still hold on to them with success.
Our materials are motors, 3D filaments, Arduino battery, rubber or adhesive, and touch sensors.
The limitations encountered in this project were mainly time related and material related. So, as a bunch of juniors and seniors in high school, we did not necessarily have all the time in the world to do this project. And the unfortunate truth of the matter is that we could only meet once a week, if that. And there's a time period where we went like weeks and maybe even months without meeting or even thinking about the project. Another issue was that none of us came from an engineering background, so we didn't necessarily know how to get parts, where to get them from, what the exact stages are. So we went from a low fidelity model to like a more medium dash high fidelity model, according to our instructor. So I think if we had to go back and we would do a lot more research on like other possible materials instead of being tunnel vision on one material. Um, Another issue would be the fact that we didn't have like the necessary parts. So even when we had the parts, be that the parts maybe like too high level, or like for example we could jump from cardboard to Legos. Like we did not have access to said Legos, and we did not have access to parts. So that's another limitation that delayed us in this project.
So for our future work, we want to gather the materials that we didn't have access to currently, such as a rest sleeve, motors, and other materials in order to make a working product. And then we want to meet with our co-designer in person in order to test the device and get feedback for what we should change, and then use that feedback to make a final product.
All right, thank you. This has been AT Academies.